under their auspices, whatever they decided they wanted to do. And we see this pattern in mythologies all over the world. In the Greeks, certainly the Egyptians, there's no doubt about that. The Lord himself, when he killed the firstborn of Egypt, right, at the Exodus, also said that he was putting their gods under judgment. Now, one doesn't put a stone statue under judgment. I mean, this is, so obviously this was a war with these gods, these fallen angels.
For I will go through the land of Egypt on that night, and I will strike down all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgments. I am the Lord. Exodus 12:12.
In 303 AD, Diocletian sent a messenger to the oracle of Apollo to ask about the Christians. The answer came from Apollo, enemy of the gods. As a result, Emperor Diocletian on February 23, 303, chose the festival of the god Terminus to commence the termination of Christianity. Edicts were published decreeing, Christians holding public office are to be put out. All accusations against Christians are to be received. They are to be tortured, their scriptures confiscated and burned, the church buildings to be destroyed, the civil rights of Christians denied. Presidents, bishops, and leaders of churches are to be arrested and compelled to sacrifice to the gods. Wild beasts, burning, stabbings, crucifixions, the rack, all the reliable methods of torture were mercilessly employed. In certain places it lasted 8 years, and it is known to historians as the Great Persecution. Another one of these so-called gods who has exercised a large influence over humanity is the one who presents herself as the Mother Goddess. She has various names in various civilizations, but one of her favorite epithets is the Queen of Heaven. She is referred to in the Bible by that name. In the post-Christian era, she presents herself as Mary to the Church. In the modern world, we see reports of believers being told to gather, awaiting a sign from the Queen of Heaven, Mary. And when they gather, silver discs appear. The most famous of these incidents, according to ufologists, is Fatima. In October 1917, 60,000 people gathered to receive a sign, and 3 silver discs appeared. As a result of this, the people felt sudden intense heat, drying of clothing and of the soil, physiological effects, or miraculous cures. Could the same fallen angels who presented themselves as gods to our ancestors be reinventing themselves for the modern world as modern-day gods or as aliens who have come to rescue us from ourselves? The Mayan calendar starts at 3114 BC and ends at 2012 AD. In 755 AD, Mayan priests prophesied that the total eclipse of the sun of July 11, 1991 would herald 2 events: cosmic awareness and earth changes. On that day, shortly after 1 p.m., a silver disk hung motionless below the total solar eclipse. By appearing during this eclipse, the UFOs have identified themselves to many as the Mayan gods.
A las 7, a la misma altura.
The solar eclipse, labeled the sixth sun by the Mayan priests, has been followed by a wave of UFO sightings in Mexico, which continue to this day. In March of 2004, the Mexican Air Force captured this footage on an infrared camera. The footage was released to the public.
A ver, ¿qué tenemos?
Nada, señor. A ver, permítame, déjale busco.
¿Y nosotros?
Comandante, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué distancia más o menos lo tenías, Telles?
Oye, a ver, abusados, es como...
Ahí van más, siguen más atrás. Son 10, 11 objetos.
Son muchos objetos. A ver.
Va, uno. Y ahí van los atrás. Siguientes.
¿Qué es eso, Dios mío?
¿Se andan correteando?
¿Qué es eso? A ver, trata de enfocar.
Máximo.
Ok, no dejes que los dejes atrás. Ok.
Van.
Sigue ese, no lo dejes,
No, van todos, van aproximadamente como 10,
como
¿ya lo dio?
4.
¿Ya lo dio? ¿Qué va pasando?
Tú no lo pierdes.
Sí. Ahí van.
3, 4, 5, 6. Son 6.
¿Abajo o arriba o arriba?
En medio ahí van.
Ahí van 1, 2, 3,
a la misma
4,
altura.
5, 6, 7. No, son 8.
Qué barbaridad,
Ahí se van a ver bien. Y van a una velocidad, pero... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 en la pantalla.
Síguelo, no lo cierras.
¿Están a la misma altura, Telles?
Afirmativo.
Poquito, arriba.
8, 9, 10, 11 contando toda la cola. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Ok, no sabemos qué estamos viendo, son unos objetos nada más luminosos que vienen a la misma altura que nosotros. Pues no podemos saber qué distancia.
¿A qué distancia a qué posición lo tienes, Telles?
A las 8.
A las 8, 9.
A las 9, no creo que lo agarre el radar, tenemos un ángulo ciego ahí, oiga.
¿A las 8, 9?
Sí. Tenemos 20 grados de ángulo ciego ahí.
Pero tú los estabas viendo.
Pues sí, es raro, ahora no tengo nada.
This video, captured by NASA, shows 2 UFOs. It appears one of the UFOs is fired upon as it zooms away.